Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a dragon uh, suggested by this user, and I'm going to be showing you mainly how I draw a dragon and how I go about it. So what you'll need is a place to draw on, or like piece of paper and stuff. A pencil of any sort. I have just a normal number 2 HB pencil, and then an eraser of, again, any sort. You can have a pink eraser. I just have this one on hand right now. So, and that's pretty much all you'll need. So let's place that right there. The first thing I do about thinking of the drawings I'm gonna do is I first uh, do a little thumbnail sketch. If you don't know what a thumbnail sketch is, then it's just a small little, not really detailed sketch, just to get like this, like, just the feel of the drawing that's gonna happen. Just like, it's just a small little sketch that helps bring things together. Like this right here. This would be a thumbnail sketch I did with the knight, the knight that's sitting down in the throne. So I have the knight, I have just the idea, and then I post that idea onto a different separate sheet of paper. Then I do details and stuff. So yeah, so let's start out with the head, just with a circle, and then I usually draw another circle in there. Well, not right now because so anyways, uh right now we'll do the head. We're gonna do a side profile because why not? So we want to figure out where it's gonna be looking. I'm gonna have it look down. For this one, you can have it look up or anywhere. It doesn't really matter. It's just, well, it does on your preference though. Then I'm gonna have the another line separating the circles. It should look like an arrow pointing in the direction that you want it to have. You want it to be, I mean. So like that. Then I'll draw a circle. That's where the circle comes into play. Draw the circle right there, so I can have an understanding either where a horn's gonna be, which would be probably right here or down here, or where the jaw is gonna end up. So yeah, and now I'm gonna do the neck, which helps show where the body's gonna be, or where the body's direction is gonna be. Is it gonna be like up here where the body's gonna be, or is it gonna be really down here and it's like looking climbing up a cliff? Right now we're just gonna have it go this way. So there's the body. It's just gonna be straight. And then let's make the pelvis, which would be right here. Could again make it like curved and stuff. It doesn't really matter. Something like that. Jeez, my voice is not working today. So next, what I like to do is, since I usually don't include the pelvis and stuff, I like it having like just like that ish, if you understand, like that. But right now, might as well just do the pelvis. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I'll make the shoulders, so like this, and then where the leg is gonna connect, about right here, and then this is where the tail would probably be, and then the wings right above uh, the shoulders and stuff, because what I've seen, it's like, so let's say this is the back of the dragon. Here's the bone that connects it. There's the, what is it called, the collar, not collarbone, the shoulder blade. Why couldn't I think of that? Here's the neck and stuff. It's kind of like connected to the shoulder blade, so like that. So just like that. Now I'll make the legs and stuff, or arms or whatnot. So this one is like a regular human arm, where it goes shoulder, bicep, then elbow, and then forearm, and then hand, like that. Except it's crawling on the ground. This one, it's like a human leg, except with an extra step. So you go down, have the knee, bring it around. That's for the calf. There's this, and then it goes down one more time to the foot, like that. Don't know. It's like the best explanation that I could give right now. Okay, now for the wing, it's like the arm except flipped upside down. So it goes up, uh, running out of space. Don't know why I drew it this high up, but like that. There's the where the biceps and stuff is, and then forearm right here, and then hand, like that. And then you just add what is called the little spikes that come out, hold the wing part, like that. Now let's work on the face. So again, since this is a thumbnail sketch, oh wait, we forgot the tail. I'm just gonna have the tail loop around like that. Can't really see it. There it is. All right, just loop around like that. Anyways, to the face. So what I like to do is there's two ways you could do it. You can have the mouth open, or you can have it closed. I'm gonna have it opened because it's gonna help me show you the teeth and some other things I do with the mouth. So we'll start on this line right here. Just draw straight out. And then somewhere out here, it could be really long or really short. I'm gonna have it like kind of medium. So right there, we're gonna now connect it to the top of the skull. Again, you could have it like, you can have it like this, or it kind of connects in the middle of the skull right here. But I'm gonna have it connect to the top of the skull. What is wrong with my voice? Okay, so now for the mouth, I'll make a curved line just to show the mouth like opening, because it's like go instead of like down, like it's like that, it curves open like that. So I'm gonna have a curved line, like a guideline to show it, and then just connect it to that part, like that. Then behind the circle, we can have where the jaw meets, like that. And there's kind of the jaw. So what you'll see in most dragons, or pretty much all dragons, they have a horn right here on the skull. So you can do it any way. You can have the horn like go up like that, or you can have it curl around. It again depends on your preference. I'm just gonna do kind of a basic horn and have it go up and then back down, kind of like that, just basic. And then for the eye, I usually do for just a quick simple eye is line, and then have it like do that. It's either I can make it like more wide open to have a different expression. If I want it more mad, I can do a little bit more details, or stuff like that. And positioning of the eye, again, depends on your preference. Do you want it really low, make it kind of derpy, or really high? I'm just gonna place it right here. Boom, like that. Now, time for the neck. It's just a long tube pretty much, connecting to the jaw, to the body. So like that. It's pretty simple. Let's work on the arm, which is just, if you know human anatomy, it's pretty much just that. So got the deltoid. Man, I'm forgetting everything today. Bicep, tricep. It's just a little bit more muscular considering how big it is. Boom, like that. Fine. And then the thumb right there. And then for feet, I usually just do little circles just to indicate them. The little talons and stuff. And then chest, just bring it up, connect it to leg. Same thing. It's just like the human anatomy, except a little bit more buff. Unless if you want to go crazy and just make some random stuff. It's, again, up to you. So let's make the tail now. Start down here, bring it up, and then this part's gonna connect underneath, so it's gonna be like this, and then this part above, it's gonna get smaller at the tip of the tail, just because that's how it works, I guess. I don't make them. Anyways, enough with my trash jokes. We could do the wing again. It's pretty much just like the arm just flipped up on its side with a couple extra things. So got deltoid, bicep just really thin, and then forearm. And then you can have like a talon, or you can have extra set of hands on them. Probably talon would be better, which is just the claws of them. So that's pretty much just like a thumbnail sketch. Of course, it's a lot bigger than what I'm used to, and it's not as detailed as. I mean, it's more detailed than what I would usually do. I want to add the this part or anything. So now I think it's time to go into like more of the details and stuff. So I got over here some of my other dragon drawings. So as you can see, a lot of details and stuff. So, and this all came from like a thumbnail sketch and stuff. So anyways, enough doing that. One thing you got, so after you got your thumbnail sketch, then redraw on a separate sheet of paper. Then you can start adding details. So let's start with the head. So have the head right here. Zoom in. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So let me quickly redraw this. All right, so now that I got it kind of redrawn, jeez, can't speak today. Pencils right now not sharp, so I'm gonna get a little bit sharper pencil, like this. Got this double-sided pencil right here, sharp. So I usually like starting with the eyes. So what I'll do is I'll erase where the eye was. There's gonna be a small little like shadow of it still, so I'll be able to still know where it is. And then for these, I'll go. Oh, my pencil! Dang it, sucks. Make it curved and stuff, and then draw a circle on it, like that. And then I'm gonna connect them together. That, and then black out this space other than the circle, something like that. And then you could do two ways. You can either have like let me quickly do these. You can either have a slit in the eye, or you can have just the entire iris. I like doing the slit because it just looks more dragon-like, I guess. I don't know. Also, I guess one thing to know is don't make the area above the circle like really dark like how I did it. It doesn't really help all that much. After that, so next I make the what is it called, the bags. under them, like the eye bags and stuff. So like this, I'll have go up, above, and below. So do it like that. So now I'm done with the eye for right now. I'm gonna work on the nose. So the nose, you can either do like a slit or a really detailed nose. What I usually do, I just do kind of a curved like that. So, and then uh, while I'm going down, I'll have a curve up and then down to the mouth. After that, some people like putting a lot of like spikes up here and all that stuff on their dragons, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna have this spike, and then but I do like three or four spikes right here, just so I can have them so they're right there, and there's just a little bit more to the drawing instead of just this one big spike. So after that, I'll move down to the jaw right here, and then this is where I'll go like nuts with the what is it called, spikes. Man, I'm forgetting everything today. This is what I get for not doing it scripted. Yeah, you hear me. Correct. I don't do my videos scripted. Anyways, yeah, sidetracked again. I'll do like 4 or 5 spikes right here on the jaw, and then one spike on the tip of the jaw right here. You can do it. You can do that way or not. It just depends on your preference again. But then just darken that line up. Now time for the mouth. So I just followed the guideline. Maybe make this part a little bit sharper, so like more pointed or narrow, and then bring this part up and then out like that. And then I like adding this little flesh part to it, like webbing on the mouth. And then I add the teeth. Nothing special, just a bunch of like little triangles and stuff, shapes, geometry and stuff. What am I saying? Okay, and then right here, this is where the mouth would go. I mean, what? Of course the mouth would go there. Some folds would be in the skin because the mouth is moving up and has this pushed back. So that's where that would be. And that's pretty much it. Of course, you can add like scales all over them. Like you can do big scales, kind of like this drawing I did today, like where it's all scaled up right here and have the flesh right here. So after that, we're gonna now that I got it shaded, by the way, I use this pencil. It's just, you could use again any pencil. I just like using this one because since I can get the big pieces of lead, I can have it shade a lot bigger areas. Anyways, enough about that. More on to the dragon. So sorry about the noises and stuff. I usually like starting on like the spikes and horns and stuff. So what I'll do is, so first you want to find out where your light source is going to be. So my light source is going to be right here. So I usually like spelling light and then pointing in the kind of correct direction of it. So this is where the brightest area is going to be of the horn. So I'm going to kind of separate the bright colors with this and then shade this bottom layer a bit darker. And then what I like doing is shading that line also dark. I don't know why I like doing it. It just looks cool to me. But I'll do the same thing for the rest of the horns, except these ones. I'll show you what to do with those ones in a little bit. So that. And then this is where a eraser it comes in handy, is when you shade a little bit too much and you lighten up an area. So with these ones, you can do the exact same thing, except since these are going to be probably this horn right here, it's going to be probably covering up these ones. They're going to be a little bit darker. Instead of this going to be like really light, it's going to be dark. Same with these, just like that. Like that. They could probably be a little bit lighter though. Like that. Perfect. Alright, now time for around the eyes and stuff. So I like making a dark little line underneath this little fold, and then around the eye you'll shade kind of just a little bit darker, not too dark where it's like complete black, but just enough where you can kind of see it. After that, it's pretty much done. And then what I like doing is making little what is it called, just like lines that end at the ends of the horns and stuff, just so you can give depth and stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't really have an art degree. I just make it and draw. Try teaching it the best I can. But anyways, enough about that. Again, following where the light is going to be, I'm going to make little areas where the light won't really hit. So mainly, again, down here, stuff. So a lot of pretty much this entire jaw right here, part of the jaw, I mean, the entire jaw, I mean, it's going to be really dark. So yeah. Then under the nose too, and then I like making a line that connects to this part of the eye. Not like fully connects, but kind of is connected, like that. And then drawing a shadow underneath it, and then underneath this underneath the bottom of the eyelid, and then just shading it, just continuously shading it until it looks correct. And then yeah, and then while you're shading it, and again you want to make highlights, you can go to areas that you think the light would hit and make them. It definitely helps out a lot. Like with this piece, I had this part lightened up a lot, these parts, and yeah. So I'm gonna do a quick what is it called? A quick time lapse of it. Can't remember words. All right, so there we go. It's pretty much done now. Again, the more time, not necessarily again, but if you the more time you spend on it, the more detailed it can get, the more shaded you can get it. But right now, it's looking pretty good for at the moment. So I'm gonna leave it and move on to the neck, which is kind of important because it also has a lot of detail in it. Take for example this, because there's a lot of you can't really see it, putting it out of frame. Wow. So there's a lot of just like scales and stuff, and like little details. So a good way to show you this is probably just, let's flip this around. Jeez, taking out everything. So thing probably be like this would be where the head would be, and then this is the body, just going out, out. So there's two ways you can do it. Is have like really armored scales on top, or on bottom. What the heck, bottom? Like the last drawing I just showed you, or you can have just like the normal scales where it's like line, and then just have like belly scales down. So that's what I'm gonna do, just like belly scales. And there's also you can also put spikes on them. I know people like putting spikes on them. I'm gonna do that so I can show you how I do that. But for right now, make little lines just for the belly spikes at a angled. It's not gonna be completely straight down. It's gonna be kind of angled, and then top scales, do kind of like that, but not as many. Just like spread them out a little bit like that. So for the spikes, I like making them, and then instead of like putting it like right there, I bring it into the scale and back up like that. So it just shows that it's connected to the body instead of just like placed on top. And then just do this, that, and then for these parts, bring it out a little bit, and then so to connect them, instead of like connecting it from this point, you connect it like a little bit inwards, so it's like it looks like it's underneath the other scale, except this one right there is kind of bothering me. So let's bring this up, down like that, boom. All right, same thing over here, except every now and again you want to bring just like make a little point into it so it looks like it's been damaged or something like that. Make them really big or really small, just depends. And then shading. Remember again where your light's from. My light's gonna be right here, so just make a little dot so I know where it is. How we did the horns, we're gonna do with the spikes. So do that, shade a little bit, and then just like that. And then next for these top scales, I'm gonna make a line in the middle of it like that, and then shade this part under the bottom part very like darker than the top part, so I'll make this top part lighter. And we're gonna do pretty much what the scales did, except I mean what the heck, with the horns and spikes. So we'll make this middle part really dark, and then the rest underneath this just darker, like that. So after you're done with that, it's pretty much the exact same thing for these bottom scales, for the stomach scales. You can make a line through it, or you could just have them, shaded. I'm gonna do the line thing, so have these bottom ones darker, and then these ones lighter. So just make it dark. And then since these are on top of these scales, just about below them, they're gonna be a bit darker. So like that. And there's how you draw the neck or even the tail. So that's like neck and tail and stuff. for like the biceps and I mean the arms and legs and stuff, they're pretty much the exact same as human arms. If you know how to draw human arms and shade human arms, then yeah. But if you don't, then a quick just like here's bicep, and then that's no, that's the. Geez, I'm forgetting the names. Uh, you know that part. There's the bicep, and then forearm about right here. So you it would probably go something like this, and yeah, and then some people put scales on like the back of the arms and stuff to indicate like where the muscles are and stuff. I don't do that. I don't know why I don't. I just don't like it. So yeah, it's just a lot of shading. And if you know how to like draw shapes and stuff, you know like your basics and stuff, then you should be able to just draw the dragon. Well, the dragon I just showed you, relatively easy. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Show you. So wait. What I hope you take from this is start out with a thumbnail sketch before you start with a full drawing. It helps out a ton. Uh, Learn where your light source is going to be, because if you don't know where your light's going to be, then it's going to be hard to shade properly, because you're going to have like different highlights like in different places, like one going like that way or one going like that way, and it's just going to be confusing. And then finally, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's a big one. Uh, and yeah, so just have fun while you're drawing. It's I know drawing can be stressful and it could be daunting, but as long as you're having fun with it and doing what you like, then it's gonna be easy. Oh, and also make sure you get out of your comfort zone while drawing, because if you just stay in your comfort zone, you won't be able to learn anything new. Like here, like this. I didn't know how to draw, so this is a night drawing I was gonna do. I didn't know how to draw shoulder pads for the armor and stuff. I didn't know how to draw any type of armor, but by getting out of my comfort zone, uh, looking at reference pictures, which is also another good thing. It helps you learn how to do things. I don't have the other night drawing on me right now. I have this one on, but I learned how to do shoulder blades, make a good helmet. So yeah, just get out of your comfort zone. Use references and just like use YouTube. Like yeah, there's a lot of tutorials. Other than that, I think this video's long enough. Uh, Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. And oh yeah, I will be doing my sketchbook tour, except I haven't done it yet because this is a 200 page sketchbook, so it's gonna be a really long video, and I haven't just been filling up to doing it. So that should be coming around like a week or two from now. Uh, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.